Final Club Rules, Chapter 14. So we're going to go over these notes here on the next 2 pages. So Link cannot go back. We'll pick on blue Link here. Once you go, so if you're coming east from west, right, you left the last card, and then you go to the next card. Let's say it's 4 diamonds to ace of clubs, but you cannot go back. So you must keep going up, right, left. If you are at the edge, though, you would go up or down. In the center, you go to the right if you can. Now you're dealing with a 5 or a 6. You get the treasure chest, but they can only be opened after defeating all the enemies. All enemies are worth whatever denomination. So you have about a couple of seconds. If you are reaching out of a grab bag, or in this case, a Pokeball, you have two or 3 seconds to grab something, and then you turn it over. It's either a 10, 20, or 50. If you get maybe plastic money, then you could have a penny be worth 10, a quarter be worth 20, since it's 25, and then 50 would be 2 quarters, or however you do it. But 1 is 1 ruby, a nickel is 5 rubies, a dime is 10, and a quarter is 25 rubies. For my stuff, it's 10, 20, or 50, but you can use different denominations if you wish. If you open the treasure chest, you'll get so let's say if it's 5 or 6, you'll get 5 coins or 6 coins. What I want to do, what ends up happening here. Treasure. So you get Fairy Heal All. That's the green fairy that I showed earlier. Or food rewards. So it's like a treasure chest could have a food without having to hunt. So you can get a burger, or you can get 5 coins, or you can get the fairy to heal a Link. If you fight the big boss here, the big boss is worth us. I'll tell you what he's worth. So treasure can leave behind a 50 coin, 250, or 350. So let me see if I can find that 50. Here's the 50. So you could have 2 quarters or a plastic 50. That's 50 rubies. So 50, 100, 150, a shovel, a mini copter, and or a dungeon weapon. So a shovel, a mini copter, or a dungeon weapon. So for that, you'd have to look up more details on dungeon weapons can be found in the diamond and spade sections, which we have not covered yet. The double hammer and shovel and the mini copter are explained in the sky and underground. So Link will be able to go, the 4 Links can go up to the sky, or there's an underground maze. So you would play it beneath the table, so you cannot see what you're doing. So there's a depths, and then there's a sky. There's a whole thing to that. Enemy combat details can be found in the army cards of the Magic the Gathering, Heroescape. So I'll briefly cover this. Whatever Link's hearts are, in this case we have 3, 8, 3, or 3. Okay, these are the number of hearts each Link has. Obviously you would start off with 3, but let's say this red Link has 8. So it's 8 dice, 8 battle dice that Link uses to attack. And defense for this one here, Blighted Reavers, is 3. Attack is 3. Movement is 5. So it's basically the same. We don't worry about any mods. These are mods here. These things, Necrotic Stench, don't worry about that. You may choose to wish to use it, but to keep it simple for Zelda, I just choose not to do that. Just worry about the movements, defense, life points, and when they run out. So if they get attacked, let's see, 3 times. So let me think. When Link, so if you lose a heart or hearts during battle, let's say you have 3 hearts, you get 3 battle dice. If you have 2, you use 2 battle dice. Same thing with him. There's little red counters I have to keep track of how many. So depending on how many lives they have, you use that number of dice. So 3 hearts is equal to 3 dice. 4 hearts is 4 dice. Same thing with him. If he loses heart points, it's the same thing for these enemies that are right here. The way the monster works is that he would move like a certain number of spaces. So he has 6 heart points total. So when he moves, he actually moves like he's spinning. So let's say you start him off this way. So remember, wherever Link is entering from, the monster is opposite, like on the opposite side. If he comes in this way, the monster will be this way. So if you have a movement 6, 1, so you got to pay attention to which. So let's say this hexagon here, he starts. So 1, let me see. I'm getting confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me mark that. Yeah, that's the end point. So as he's moving, he's spinning clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just knocked Link down. So by moving 6 spaces, whenever he's moving his tentacles, and if he knocks Link down, then you have to find out how much damage that is. So you take the 6 dice and figure out how many swords that is. However as many swords is against Link's defense. And that's kind of how it works. Same rules as like HeroScape, but this monster, what you want to do is take out his 3 eyes. That's what you want to do. You can either take out his 3 eyes or battle him. To take out his 3 eyes, you need the bow and arrow to do that. So if you can do it, then do it. Each one is worth 20. So if you hit 60, then the monster is dead, and you take the treasure. That's kind of how I do it. So there's more on the diamond. Let me see. Let me wrap this up proper here. Enemy combat details can be found in the Magic the Gathering game. Remember, red guys are fire, blue guys are water, green guys are grass, and black guys are shadow. And see game over if Link falls in battle. So that's it. So we'll move on to the diamond cards. See you soon.